Hi everybody, welcome back to another video. In today's video, we will be recreating this haunted house in The Sims 4. So starting off, I had to do the roofing, which honestly, I had to cut half of it out because I couldn't figure out how to do the roofing. I remember seeing this on TikTok, like trying to create this. This is actually not the first time I did this riff. I did this several times, and then I watched the TikTok, okay? So then this is actually how it turned out. I actually love the way this drifted.
Turned out, I wanted to add like a little lip at the bottom because I didn't like it tucked in, but like as you've seen, the roof went down so far and I didn't like it. Also here, it's top. I wanted, if you can see in the build on the picture, it's actually like a little flat dome on the top, but I couldn't really do it sometimes because I didn't actually make it wide enough. So I ended up just adding two roofs and having like one that I pulled up and had like the flatter rounded top, and then I had just
Pointy top of the top, just add a little bit of taste to it if you know. And then just to finish off the roof, I had like little spikes on it. I also had to redo this because I wanted to trim then around the top of the roof, which just didn't work. So then I had to replace all those. As you can see, I cut it, that's why. And then just adding a couple of fillers, I was gonna like those skinnier ones at the top, but then I thought it would look really good on this like little tie-dye bit. And I kept the thick ones on the whole base. I also want to stay with the darker colors because it is spooky season as well. And then look at the background, it looks amazing with it. I want to also add a bit of stone. I want more of a natural stone, but I couldn't get it like a dark enough shade that matched, but also was far enough away. I wasn't going to do the same with the foundations, like maybe the stone, but was an old stone building. And then they added on like a creepy timber side, didn't like it. So I ended up removing that as well. And the doors I actually used was from Strangerville. I actually really like them, but the only thing is I couldn't really get windows to match. I wanted to use smaller windows on the second floor, but there's nothing to match, so I had to use the same. They are poking up on the roof a tiny bit, but it doesn't really bother me. If it bothers you, you can change them. I tried adding like a darker color just to hide it a bit, but I didn't want them black, because then everything will be black. The building, it'd be kind of hard to see the details. So I did end up just making them like a dark brown as best as I could. And as you can see in the picture, I also added the shutters. And I just used the ones from Hardware. Then this was the landscaping. I didn't really know what to do in this little area. I was gonna have like a little like pond maybe, but then I ended up just having like a little grave, like maybe it was like the old vampire that lived here. Maybe
he burnt to death. They just put him in the front yard as a decoration?
I don't know, vampires live here. It's weird. I love the dead bushes from the vampire pack. It's like one of my favorite little bushes to do during spooky season, or I'm doing a spooky build that's tattoo. I wanted the guy with umbrella, didn't notice until I was finished the build, and I was taking my final, keeping that little clone statue, because I actually think it looks really good.